Hey, it's Jillian with Mindful Minutes, and I'm here with a peaceful self-love practice. This is great for kids, families, adults. It's just a quick little practice to remind ourselves of how perfect we are just the way we are. So go ahead and just start with a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged, soles of the feet together, half or full lotus, whatever feels best for you. All right, so we're just going to take our comfortable seated position. Maybe our hands are over our knees. Maybe our hands are in our lap. Maybe they're at the heart. We're taking a few deep breaths. You might want to close your eyes. You might just want to cast your gaze downward. We're going to focus on our breath, taking in a few big inhales and slow exhales. Breathing in and out. And while we're focusing on our breath, I want you to remind yourself just how wonderful you are. I want you to think about all of the things that you love about yourself, all of the things that make you so unique. I want you to remember that there is no one in this world quite like you, and the world would not be the same without you in it. And I want you to remember just how loved you are, and just how perfect you are. Taking the hands to the heart, I just want you to tell yourself, I am loved. I am perfect. I am me. We're going to go ahead and come to standing to start our practice. Just swinging the legs off to one side. Going ahead, standing up nice and tall. We're going to take our hands to our heart in mountain pose. And while we stand nice and tall, I want us to repeat the mantra, I am positive. A few deep breaths. I am positive. We'll move into our half moon. So we'll take our arms all the way up overhead, palms together. We'll tip to one side, and while we're in our half moon, we're going to think about the mantra, I am flexible. Up and over to the other side. We're not only flexible in our physical bodies, but we're flexible with our emotions, with our mental state. I am flexible. One more time, either side. Bring our hands back to our heart. We're going to start with our tree pose. So we'll take one foot and just rest it on the ankle of the opposite leg. We might stay right here. We might even be able to bring our foot to the shin, maybe even higher. We can bring our arms out to the sides. Tree pose, I am focused. Being focused is very helpful in all areas of our life. 2 deep breaths in tree pose. It's okay if your tree sways in the wind a little bit. Trees do that so they don't break in half. And bring your hands back to the heart and float that leg back down, and we'll switch sides. Opposite foot comes to the ankle. And then maybe to the shin. Tree pose, I am focused. Just working on our balance a little bit. And bring those hands back into the heart. And float everything back down. We're going to move into our humble warrior. So we're going to take our right foot and we're going to step it back behind us. We're going to ground that foot down. Our left knee is right over top of our ankle. We're going to take our arms back behind us. Grab hold of your hands. Lift your chest towards the sky. And then we're going to bow forward into humble warrior. I am humble. Humble warrior. 2 deep breaths. All the way back up. take your hands to your hips and step back together, and we'll do that on the opposite side. We'll step our left foot back onto the ball of the foot, and then ground that heel down. Your right knee is right over top of your ankle. We'll relax our hands down behind us, lift our chest, and then fold forward, humble warrior, I am humble. All the way back up. And step those feet together. We're going to work our way down to our belly for our cobra pose. So we'll lay all the way down on our belly. Our hands are underneath of our shoulders. Elbows pointing straight back, and we'll just lift our chest up off the ground. Cobra pose. I am confident. Confidence is very important. Confidence can be seen from the outside just like it can be felt on the inside. I am confident. Laying all the way back down on the belly. Hold your forearms in for a moment. We're going to get ready for our bow pose. So we'll start with one leg at a time. We'll fold in our right leg. Maybe grab hold of that foot. Looking forward, see how that feels. Relax that foot down. Let's grab the left foot. And then maybe we can lay on our bellies and grab both feet. And this is going to be I am full of joy. We're going to inhale, press our feet into our hands, lift our chest for bow. I am full of joy. 2 deep breaths. And relax. Pressing up into our table pose. We're going to get ready for pigeon. So we'll start with our right leg. Stretch that right leg back behind you. Bring your knee in towards your chest and point your foot towards the opposite wrist. We're going to slide that back leg behind us. From the front, it'll look like this. Pigeon pose. And our pigeon pose goes with our mantra, I am proud. We're proud of ourselves for all that we accomplish. Proud of ourselves for trying. Proud of ourselves for just being who we are. I am proud. We'll go ahead and come back to our table so we can do that on the opposite side. We'll stretch our left leg back. Bring your knee into the chest. Scoot that foot towards your wrist. Slide your back leg back behind you. Pigeon. I am proud. It's important to be proud of ourselves. And when you're ready, we'll come back to our table. We're going to go ahead and do our cat-cows. And our cat-cows go with our mantra, I go with the flow. We're going to exhale, breathe out, lift your back towards the ceiling. Inhale, breathe in, drop your belly down towards the ground, look up to the ceiling. 3, I go with the flow. 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and take our knees nice and wide so our big toes touch, making a kind of triangle with our legs. Scooting your hips back down to your heels, we'll rest our head into child's pose. And child's pose goes with our mantra, I am self-aware. And take time to listen to ourselves, acknowledge our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions. I am self-aware. hold for a few deep breaths. And then very gently we'll press back up. Turn this way so we can see. We'll come into hero pose. So we're just sitting back on our heels. Sitting nice and tall. We'll start with our hands at our heart. We're going to do our lotus mudra. Just a little hand motion here. So we'll keep our palms together and we'll lift our hands towards the sky and open our fingers up like a lotus flower blooming. And bring them back down, moving with the breath. And we'll think about the mantra, I am full of love. Inhale, spread that love out into the world. Exhale, seal that love back in. I am full of love. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. We're going to lay down on our back now for our bridge pose. So we're going to plant our feet, scoot our hips towards our heels, laying on our back. We're going to press our palms and our forearms down to the ground. We're going to lift our hips up, 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 and lower them down, down, down. 3 times, and we'll focus on the mantra, I am strong. We are strong physically, mentally, emotionally. I am strong. Let's bring our knees back into our chest, give them a squeeze and rock side to side in our little egg pose. And this is the mantra, I am fun. So no matter how old you are, it's fun to rock forward and back and side to side. Maybe we'll rock forward and back a little bit. I am fun. Life should be fun. All right, lay back down, squeeze those knees. And then relax the arms and legs out to the sides into our rest pose. We're going to spend a few moments in our rest pose thinking about the mantra, I respect my body. Thinking about the ways you respect your body, the ways you respect yourself. How do you show yourself kindness, love, and respect? Let's take 5 deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your knees back into your chest. Then fall to the side and rest your head on your arm. And then slowly push yourself back up to a seated position. Let's bring our hands back to our heart. And our mantra here is, I am loved. I want you to always remember how loved you are, how worthy you are, how important you are. With an exhale, we fold forward. We end our practice with Namaste. I respect you, and you respect me. Namaste.